Lesson 5, Grade 8, Step 2. Okay, today, before we move any further, we need to learn about some terminology that you're going to encounter while you're exploring careers. Because if you don't know what the word means, then you can get definitely confused by it and get the wrong idea. So I've made a little cheat sheet of vocabulary for you, front and back. But I need you to do your part. And I need you to take this home today, and I need you over the next month to study these words. How can we study them? Well, there's many ways. Give me some of your ideas of how you study vocabulary. Yes, that's a great idea. You can make flashcards, and then do the flashcards with your friends, because all the 8th graders need to study these. Make it into a game. You can get on Quizlet.com and put in the vocabulary, and it'll make activities for you to study the words. Some people just simply read over them many, many times so that they remember them. So make this part of your new vocabulary. So when someone starts talking about something about career exploration or careers or higher education, you're like, oh, I know what that means. I understand that. I'm not confused. So some of the ones that we're going to deal with today are going to be career clusters and career pathways. The U.S. Department of Education has turned careers into 16 clusters. Each cluster is full of jobs that are similar. That's why they're in that particular cluster. And we're going to do a little survey in a few minutes to find out possibly what cluster might be a good place for you to start looking at careers. Now, within that career cluster, there are pathways. Those I won't be able to bring to you till next month once we know what cluster kind of fits your personality, but I can show you a picture of a pathway, and this pathway simply shows you that, let's say for instance, I printed this one out and this is about animal science. So maybe you like animal science, but you don't want to go any further than high school. Well, it shows you, starting as young as 7th grade, how you can get involved in animal science, but then it takes you all the way up to postgraduate, which means 4 years plus, which would be a veterinarian, and it shows you what each of these careers will make. Obviously, the careers that are taking very little to no education past high school aren't going to make as much, but they are still in the same field that you have interest. So it also shows you maybe you are going to start working in this area and then slowly gain more education. So there's a pathway for every career inside the cluster, and that's what career pathways is. Now, what I'd like you to do is, I forgot to tell you that you're going to study these words very hard over this next month. Then right at the beginning of our sessions in February, you're going to have a competition amongst our group here and see who knows their words the best. And that person will obviously get a prize. So study together, but only one person's going to get the prize, whoever does the best on the game we're going to play.